Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs, and thank you so much for joining today as we will try to take care of another issue that had come up with the Aztek a few vlogs ago. So I think we're going to try to resolve that in an easier fashion today. It's a really nice morning right now. It's in the mid-60s. Today is Saturday, May 12th. I think it's the 12th today. And they're calling for some potential severe storms later on this afternoon. And you can kind of feel it right now. It's even though it's in the mid 60s, it does, you can kind of feel a little bit of the humidity outside. So as the day gets a little warmer, I think there's going to be a good combination for that potential there, which isn't necessarily good today. Any other day I'd be really excited for the severe weather, but we're having a picnic. There's a family picnic going on because one of my cousins, I guess, is he's going to the army, so they're kind of having a farewell party for him at the park. And around that time, that's when the storms are supposed to be rolling in. So hopefully, for this occasion, the storms kind of hold off a little bit. So before I move into what we're doing today, as far as the Aztek and such, I did just want to maybe say something in regards to my channel and any other of the social media content that I have out there. In regards to the channel, I have noticed that there seems to have been a drop in not necessarily views, but in a lot of other areas on my channel. Like, my content, I don't think is really getting out there as much as it used to, and I honestly don't know if that's because of the change in all of the stuff that I've been posting. Like, there's been a lot less Mike's Vehicle Spotlight lately, unfortunately, and there's been like more vlogs and such, random vlog topics. And of course, we started the Aztek stuff. We've been doing the Aztek stuff since January, and I don't know if maybe that's contributing to these videos not really getting pushed out there, but I just feel like there really hasn't been a lot of engagement with the viewers and with the just with the content in general. So I don't know, like I said, if it's because of the content that has kind of changed over the last few months to a year and such. So I don't know, I was kind of thinking of maybe cutting down on the vlogs a little bit, and I am going to finish a Mike's Vehicle Spotlight feature today. It's the first MVS feature that has been, gosh, it's been months. And I hate it. I miss doing MVS, but between the vlogs, the Aztek stuff, my personal life stuff going on in my personal life, I just really haven't had all the time to film an MVS and actually have time to actually sit down, edit it, script it, research it, record it, all that stuff. MVS, there's a lot of other things that go into it, rather than these vlogs where I'm just picking up a camera and we're talking about stuff that's right there in front of us. So I don't know, I might maybe at some point limit the vlogs, and I'm going to try to focus more on MVS again. But today I'm going to be finishing up a video that I recorded. I filmed the car in February, and that's we're in May now, so that all that footage just sat on the computer untouched all this time. And earlier this week I finally decided we got to get it done. So I managed to kind of script and edit through everything, and today I just gotta record the narration. I still don't have my proper studio software, so I'm still doing it in a manner that I don't like, which was another reason why MVS kind of went downhill, was because I lost my really good software. I'm going to finish that today, and hopefully maybe tomorrow I can have it uploaded. Hopefully it all renders right and stuff. So I think I want to jump back on the MVS bandwagon. At the dealership, there's already a couple more cars that I recently discovered that we had, and I think they're going to be great MVS features. So I want to jump on those this week. Hopefully the weather stays good, and I can jump on those cars and start working on a few more features. And I really got to get back out to the other dealerships also. They probably forgot who I am at this point, but I definitely want to get my other vehicle brands back onto the channel. And they have some changes for, the upcoming model year and stuff. So, and that's another thing, trying to find fresh new cars. I mean, a lot of the cars that I could film today have already been on my channel from like 2-3 years ago. There really haven't been too many changes. So, we're finally getting some fresh stuff, and I think it's going to really motivate me to get out there and film some Mike's Vehicle Spotlight again. So we're going to try to focus more on MVS, and I'll try to cut back on the vlogs a little bit, unless, of course, it's Aztek related, because, I really want to document everything with the Aztek. And maybe, any other car issue between the R2 cars, the Escape and the Fiesta, anything that might come up between those, but I think for the most part, I want to get back and focus more on MVS. So that's where I stand on the YouTube front. And if you're subscribed to the channel, make sure that little bell icon on my channel page is lit, that you clicked on it. That way, if a video is uploaded, you will get content alerts, and you'll know that there's a new video out. I honestly feel like my videos are not reaching all of my subscribers anymore. I know YouTube has made changes to that, and to the way that the videos get sent out or something, but I don't think my videos have been reaching the audience that they used to. So make sure that little bell is clicked, and that way you will get first-hand notifications when any of these videos are posted. As far as social media like Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter that I really don't use anymore, that I've been thinking about phasing out for a while because I just honestly don't like Twitter. I noticed, like with Facebook is the biggest social media outlet that I use to let you guys know that there's new videos coming up, pictures of like MVS cars and stuff. And I have noticed, within recent posts that those posts aren't getting pushed out either. So I don't know if people, it looks like everybody who has like, followed the Mike's Vehicle Spotlight Facebook page, it looks like a lot of them are still actually like following it. Like they'll still show up on their news feeds and stuff. But as far as the posts themselves, like there's 900, almost 1,000 people who follow the Facebook page as of today, almost 1,000, and it's like one post will only get like 39 people. Like 39 people this post has reached out to 39 people, and that's just a Facebook, analytic right there. So, I don't really know what else to really do about that, but I feel like the posts aren't even reaching, Facebook people anymore. The Instagram page is still pretty recent, but the Instagram is just, it's Instagram. There's not a whole lot you could do with Instagram, but Facebook has always been my main way of getting in contact, content wise with you guys. And so if you don't follow the Facebook page, check it out, give it a like on Facebook, facebook.com/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight. So yeah, check out the social media formats if you guys haven't already. Subscribe to them, give them likes and whatnot, subscribe to the channel, and like I said, we might cut down a little bit on the vlogs and focus more on MVS from here on out. I've talked a lot. How long have I been filming this for? Wow, I didn't realize this was that long. Okay, I'm done. Let's get to today's topic. Okay, so here's the tech exactly 1 week later. Still looking pretty decent, other than the slight pollen that has kind of collected on it. Look at them wheels, they still look pretty good. So what's going on today is one thing I'm going to do, since it doesn't really require a whole lot of money, and I could probably, take care of it pretty easily, is today I'm going to sand down the plenum, try to clean it up and maybe make it look good again. I'm not gonna do like a whole I don't know, I really don't know what you would say. It's not like going to be like a full polish or anything, but I'm going to see if I can make it look better than what it does and how it looks now. There's one head, and the other head is in my escape, so let's go check on that real quick. So if you guys have been following the Aztek updates, this is the head that we couldn't get off of the engine because of the exhaust being attached to the backside here. There was that one stud that we couldn't cut. We couldn't get the bolt off because it was rounded, and then we couldn't cut it off either because of the spot, how bad of a spot it was underneath the car. But we finally got it off, and in the process, once it was out of the car, I took the exhaust manifold off. As you can see there, a couple of the studs are still in here. And then I was going to take the spark plugs out because I'm going to get new plugs for the Aztek. But as you see, the one for cylinder 1 broke off. And in the last vlog where I was taking this stuff off, what's a good way to do this? Let's see. Yeah, see, it's still in there like that. But in the process of taking that spark plug out, I discovered that it may have been cross-threaded. So it is now stuck in there. And yeah, the tip broke off. And I was told by the machine shop that I was going to take these heads to get looked at and get cleaned and such. I was told that this head alone can be close to about $400 for them to extract that spark plug. They have to cut a larger hole out once the plug is out, because they said in most cases they won't be able to re-tap the exact spark plug hole. And then they put some sort of thing in there, some sort of plug, some cap or something, and then that's what you put your spark plug in. Not to mention they would have to take these exhaust studs out, and the cleaning, of course, too. And that's all gonna be about $400 just for this head. And I said, no way. There's really no way I'm gonna pay $400 for one head. Honestly, that was what I paid for the entire car, was $400. So I got a hold of a junkyard in the area. Actually, I tried to call a few of them, and only one junkyard right now has the heads for this particular engine. They said it's in good shape. They checked them for any damages. Whether it's going to be clean or not, I don't know, but they do check them for damages. And yeah, so I'm basically buying another head for $50. They're getting this one as like a core, and they'll eventually do something with this. So yeah, so we'll take this in. I'm going to take this off. I don't know if the other one's going to have it or not, but I'm going to take this off because this is important to that one hose, I think, is what was on this one. One of the heater core hoses, I think, attached to that or something. So I'm going to take that off, and I might have to try to get this thing off too. All the other ones came out. This one didn't, but I know I'm going to need that piece. So I'm going to take those off real quick, and then we'll hit the road and see what the new head looks like. Alright, I can't get this off even with vice grips. All it is kind of cutting into it, but it's not budging. I did get the brace off of the side though, so we'll have that. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. And here's the new head. This is mine. It slid. Good thing I took that off because it didn't come with it. He managed to find one with that stud, actually. The one that they had the stud on it. Crap. I did forget to take the nut off of it though, so I'm gonna have to get a nut now for that. But at least we got the actual stud. No spark plugs. Ports look cleaner. Ports look a lot cleaner. Overall, this head doesn't look nearly as black as the other one did. This one has the rockers on it though. I don't really need the rockers because I still have the ones from mine when I gave them in the basement. Well, let me take this out. I'll put it on the porch, and then we'll look at exactly what the inside looks like compared to the other one that I took off the Aztek engine. So this is the front head off of my Aztek engine, and this is it compared to the new back head that we just got. You can tell there's still some, looks like some sludge and stuff. Doesn't look as black as this though. Let's see. Actually, it looks like there could still be some like fresher oil on it. Even these rocker arms don't look as black as mine do. We can just kind of see more of the metallic color on these rockers compared to mine. Here, I'll go downstairs and grab a couple of mine real quick. So here's two that I just took off of the new head, and these are the ones that came off of the Aztek on the head that I gave to them. Look at the difference in the just the coloring of the oil and such. These rockers were so much sludge, and these look, it even wipes away a little cleaner. So he told me it didn't matter, if I wanted to use these ones or not. I can use the ones that I have. Obviously everything would be cleaned regardless, but it really doesn't matter, he said. I don't know, everything's got more of a golden color on this head. So I really do think that this engine was probably taken better care of than the one on my Aztek. I mean, look at all the grime. I mean, you can see the grime in the light, like the actual dirt particles. And this doesn't seem to have as much. It's a little smoother. I mean, I still gotta clean it, but and then on the bottom side, maybe. Let's see. Like those valves. I hope that's just surface rust. Maybe. Compared to mine, I mean, those all burnt black. Of course, the ports probably need cleaned out. The other head, the ports looked nearly as crusty and as bad as the actual block ports. So who knows? we'll clean them up, of course. I'm not really going to clean these today. Because I don't think I have enough of that carb cleaner left to do that job. But I don't really need the carb cleaner to clean this, I don't think. So I got some sanding blocks. Like I said, I'm not really gonna use a polisher or anything, but I've got a 60 grit sanding block that I'm gonna use to, you know, cut this out, try to get rid of that stuff. And then I got some 180 grit to actually go through again and smooth it. And we'll see how good it looks. This is where that went. I think it was, yeah, that way. Okay, well, I'll start this and I'll show you guys how it's gonna look. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. Definitely a huge difference in some of the areas. I'm not, you know, done yet at all, but this was still just using the 60 grit. You can see the dust here, but yeah, I just kind of tried to go along here so far. I'm just now making my way to the back. Didn't do the letters yet, or the numbers and letters, but it looks looking a lot better. I'm gonna have to be sure to have gloves on or something when I go to put this back on the engine, or at least have my hands, you know, really clean or stuff. I'm not gonna be able to really get all this in here, but with all the stuff that's connected, once it's in the car and put back together, you're not really gonna see a whole lot of that area. But obviously this here is my main concern, because that's the very top of the engine. That's the part that you want to look good. I bet the valve covers will probably clean up nearly as nice as this, so I'll have to try those next. And okay, so I think we're done with this now. This is probably about as good as I'm gonna get it, but you can see it's got a little bit of a shine to it. Kind of hard to get into these spaces here with that sponge. So if I had like a fined buffer or something, that'd be a little easier, but I think for the most part it looks way better than it did. I'm okay with it like this. It's very smooth now. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about this area here. I will have to sand this down a little bit lightly before we put the new throttle body gasket on there. But that will happen, you know, obviously when we are getting ready to rebuild the entire engine. And I also did the valve covers, and you can tell that these made a world of difference, sanding off the grease and such. Now I did use I ran out of carb cleaner, so I used this, and whether I should have used this or not, I don't know, but I think it did a pretty decent job. I tried to get as much grime off as I could before I did the sanding, and this is what we have, so I'm okay with it. It looks way better than it did. I mean, those were black. Those were black when they came off. I mean, the whole thing, again, it was kind of tough to get in there, but the whole thing looked, you know, pretty much like that. Now they look like this. So at least we got a couple of newer looking engine components for when we put the Aztek back together. I may actually repaint the valve covers, who knows. I might just leave them like this. I don't know. A lot to think about. I thought about painting this a while ago, and maybe like either painting the entire plenum the color of the Aztek and leaving this silver, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, or vice versa, just paint the numbers and letters the color of the Aztek and leave this natural. Or I could just find the old engine covers that they used to put in like the late 90s Ventures and Transports and Montanas. that say 3400, maybe paint that and just leave this alone. I don't know. We'll see how good it looks when it's back in the car. I'm not going to worry about it now, but they look better, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so I got them put away for now, along with all the other junk from this engine. I was thinking about trying to clean up the sides of the intake also. I'm not going to do it today, but when I sand the gasket surfaces on that one, I might try to clean up a little bit of the sides also. Oh, she still looks so nice though. Those wheels, man, they cleaned up so well. Gosh. Oh, spiderweb. Huh. Alright then, so if you guys enjoyed today's vlog, don't forget to give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe not only to the channel, but to all of the other social media outlets that MVS and the vlogs are represented on. And check out teespring.com/store/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS apparel and vlog apparel as well. And that's all I've got for today, guys. I will see you next time, so thank you very much for watching, and take care.